At 9:12 a.m. inside the North Tower, a man named Daniel Harris made a quiet phone call from a dark stairwell. He wasn't panicking. He wasn't shouting. He simply said, "I think we found a way down." Daniel was a systems analyst working on the 89th floor of the North Tower. When the building shook at 8:46 a.m., the lights flickered and confusion filled the office. No one fully understood what had happened. Some thought it was an explosion. Others believed it was an accident. Smoke slowly began to move through the corridors. Daniel grabbed his phone, his jacket, and joined a small group heading toward the emergency stairwell. Most stairwells were blocked or filled with heavy smoke. But when Daniel opened the door to Stairwell B, something felt different. The air was thin but visible. The lights were dim, yet still working. 6 strangers stood there. A secretary, a manager, a visitor, and 3 co-workers. No one spoke much. They just started walking down together, step by step, floor by floor. At the 81st floor, Daniel stopped and called 911. He said calmly, "We're in Stairwell B. We're going down slowly, but we're moving." The stairwell felt endless. People were silent, focused only on footsteps and distant sirens. At times, they passed firefighters moving upward, carrying heavy gear. They offered short words of encouragement. "Keep going. You're doing great." Around the 70th floor, smoke became thicker. Breathing grew harder. One member of the group struggled to keep pace. Daniel and another co-worker supported him, step by step. They refused to leave anyone behind. Minutes felt like hours, but they kept moving. At approximately 9:59 a.m., a deep rumble shook the building. The walls trembled. Dust filled the stairwell. No one understood what had happened. Daniel whispered, "Don't stop. We keep going." When they reached the lower floors, emergency workers guided them through the lobby and out into the open air. For the first time that morning, they saw the sky again. Daniel and the 6 strangers stood together across the street, covered in dust, breathing heavily, but alive. They didn't know each other's full names. They didn't know each other's stories, but they had shared one path, one stairwell, one silent promise to keep moving. Later, Daniel would say, "We never ran. We never pushed. We just stayed together and kept going down." In moments of uncertainty, survival is often quiet. Sometimes, it's just one step after another. And for Daniel Harris and 6 strangers in Stairwell B, one path downward became the path that led them home.